What's going on, YouTube? Are you ready to be entertained? And today I have a back-to-back doubleheader with Mr. MRZEDDIE15, awesome commentator. I'll talk about him during this game. The first game was an Ask Madden game where I have the Detroit Lions, he has the Atlanta Falcons, and basically you ask Madden what play you're going to call, and you have to pick one of the three, and no hot routes, no audibles, none of that. All you can do is user or use the offense, but none of that stuff. So on the first drive, I ended up settling for 3. And please go check out Mr. Zeddie's channel. He puts up great tips. I've watched his channel grow. You know, this year started, he had about 400 subs. He's already topped about the 1,200 mark in subs, and he does a great job. And he says he's the most southern commentator. And I asked him where he's from. He said he was from Oregon. I'm just kidding, man. He's from Tennessee. Watch his videos. He's a big Titans fan. And here I get a interception. You know, he had a little difficulty. Oh, that should have been an interception for him. And we both did, and that was a nice lurk right there. And Mr. Zeddie, don't be fooled by this game. He is a tournament level player, and I am not. And every time Ask Madden gave me a blitz, I definitely called it. And it was a nice, fun experience to play him in this game. But this first game is not a reflection any of his ability at all. And you'll see in the second game we played for real, and it's definitely a different story than what happens here. I'm down 3-7. I hit Burleson on the out route, and Zeddie the whole time was like, "Man, how'd you get an out route?" And that was the one poison for that blitz that he sent. Both of us, if the play calling from Madden, I guess if you ask Madden, he'll tell you that he's an asshole. He does not give us any good plays at all, but I did occasionally get a sugar 3 seam. The Detroit playbook is a nice 4-3 nickel variation. So here he's driving down the field. That is Steven Jackson, the slowest and oldest man on earth, I think. And then here he went for that corner route, and Bentley, the old automobile, picks it off, and I'm back in business. So I'm up 10-7. Oh, he finds a B gap, and I have to punt to him. And you know, this game, again, it's nice and fun. It's nice to challenge yourself, play somebody that you know, and not put so much pressure on a game. You know, ranked games. You know, right now I just lost a ranked game. I'm still kind of fuming from that. And look at that B gap or A gap right there. I think Fairley blew his assignment coming through and just went right past the defender, and then Dominican Sue picks up the ball. Somehow doesn't get fined on the play and puts it in for the touchdown. So I'm up 17-7, and he has to punt. He can't go for it on 4th down late. And I don't fair catch there, but he does the fair catch interference. And here I try to chuck it deep late, and no, the poison Asante Samuel picks off the ball. I think that's Asante Samuel. And so we go into half. All he can do is kneel it. So it's nice. It's kind of like playing the computer, except for the computer is a cool dude from the South. Oh, also, Mr. Zeddie has an ebook that he has for sale, the Miami Eat 'em Up ebook. And I'll put a link to that in the description, and you'll see it in action in the next video. He definitely, and here he kind of overthrows that receiver. He had him open for a second, and just ended up in the bread basket right there. And here I find Pettigrew on the little flood route right there. And here I toss it to Calvin Johnson. I think that was on a dig route. And right now I do a little play action, and I chuck it deep in the same fashion, and oh, I get backed up, and then I have to hug the man and take him down. So here he's, you know, this game was not, well, then he gives it right back. The game was entertaining. I'm surprised I didn't fumble right there. Matthew Stafford hands it to Reggie Bush, and you'll see in the next game some questionable play calls by me that really worked out. And then Calvin Johnson, you got to give it to the big man, Megatron. He has a Sports Center commercial that's hilarious where he turns into a drink machine. And there's Reggie Bush walking it into the end zone. Yeah, I had to cut this video down because Zeddie put up the video on his, and it was 20 minutes. He was like, "Man, 20 minutes. I can't do an imitation of Zeddie. There's only one Zeddie." And then he throws it to this Quinn guy with one Q or one N. He's one N Quinn. And then Stafford, you know, Burleson, I'm up 24-7, and like I said, this is in no way a reflection of what type of player Mr. Zeddy is, because you will see in this next game that he is seriously good. And you know, I'm up 27-7, pretty much garbage time, but he does find I think that's Roddy White, the truck driver, and he does find Steven Jackson on the angle. Now he gets the good plays, right? When he's down 17 points, and then he finds Tony Gonzalez, but he's short of the first down on 4th down, and then all I can do really is run the ball because I have the ball in the lead, and eventually I end up turning it over to him. And, you know, I want to give it back, try to make it interesting. And he hits Tony Gonzalez on the corner route. I don't know if that was a corner route or the bench play. And then he finds Julio in the middle. And he's dropping back in there on the wheel route is Herod Douglas, everybody. Gets in the end zone, touchdown, he goes for the, at least Madden let him do, excuse me, let him do that. And I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that name, Adonijay. And all I can do is kneel down, but I took 3 quick kneel downs. I wanted to punt it back to him, give him another chance to call some ass Maddens, and I end up downing it on the 1 right there. And there he throws it. Bentley cannot come up with the interception, and here on the deep ball, Saleh cannot slay anything. He stops his animation, and Julio is gone, and he does the sideways hurl. Pretty cool. And he onside kicks it, no time remaining, Mr. Winley. Mr. Winley, yeah, whatever. Comes up to it. Now, this is the real game. So we Niner. I'm the white Niners. He is the red Niners. And on the first play of the game, oh man, can you smell that Limburger cheese? Oh, I end up fumbling. Bad start for me. He gets the ball right away, and he ran the read option and the QB wrap, and I didn't figure it out until after the game that the QB wrap is not a read option. And eventually Frank Gore is going to go ahead and march it right in here, and just defending the quarterback, or here Kaepernick scores. Just defending quarterback by hitting L2 and A does not apparently work against the QB wrap, and I found that out big time in this game. And on my first play, though, finally when I get the ball back, instead of fumbling on the kickoff, Frank Gore takes it to the house 4-6, and here is that play, that QB wrap, man. He just devastated me with this play. And when you have Colin Kaepernick, he can run all day. And there he just, Kaepernick, reservations for 6. He gets in there for the touchdown. And then for some reason I had Quentin Patton in there. I paused the game, and then here comes the heat. He said, I had to have my nanos, man. And then I run the read option. Yeah, questionable call here, 3rd and 15. In his video, he said, who calls a run on 3rd and 15? You know what, though? I'm using Kilo's Green Bay scheme. And when you see a light box, man, or nobody on that right edge, it doesn't matter what down and what distance it is, man, that's money right there. And just like that, this play here, the QB wrap, I don't know, man, I think I'm going to have to, I was like, hey, Zeddy, man, how do I stop that play? Because we were in a party the whole time. And he was like, you just got to do it yourself, man. I was like, come on, man. I think I'll put 8 spies on the right side of the field next time. Look, I mean, come on, man. That's rough. And then here he hits Bolden on the out route. So he's up 21-10. But stick around. This game gets interesting. Right there, Mario Manningham wide open. Just like, let's see, Lamar Odom. Wide open, his nose around a crack pipe or something. I don't know if he smokes crack in his nose. Lamar Odom's got some problems, man. But I guess if you're married to a Kardashian, that's what happens. And then here, Colin Kaepernick on the, he fumbles for a second, but I guess Alden Smith can't come up with it. I mean, come on, I can't get a fumble. And then, another big hit on Manningham there. And then he runs a read option, and there's Frank Gore. And eventually, big hit, causing a fumble right there. Yeah, there you go. But on 4th and 6, he does find, I left the middle on that one drag route, and then I left the trail open. And then here's Frank Gore trying to get down into field goal territory late. But I think, Manningham just could not turn fast enough. That would have been nice. And here, Bolden on the slant. That was a quick slant. But here comes the nano hit. I mean, golly, golly, look at how fast that blitz was. That was A gap, and then he sends 2 right there, 3 on me. He sent 7 on there, and then he sends edge heat, and then I'm out of field goal range quickly like that. And now he's up 28-7. Look at that move that he did on me. That little back step juke. I gotta learn that. I gotta steal that from him. He stole my move. And then there's Frank Gore going all the way, and Namde tries to tackle him, but eventually Frank Gore gets it. Now stick around, there's a lot more scoring. This game is not over. He is up on me, but stick around. It does get somewhat interesting here on the FL screen. Frank Gore gets outside and gets a foot tackle. Here, a little curl route, and man, I'd say the Niners were great on Sunday. There I hit Bolden off a little slant. You got to make decisions against Zeddy on his defense. When he's dialing up heat and then Bolden somehow catches that slot post, and I get in the end zone. I'm down 11, and there's the QB wrap. Yeah, man. What is a QB wrap? Is it I don't know. Is it WRAP or is it a QB wrap, like, you know, run DMC? Like, I wonder how a rap would go. I'm not gonna try to rap, but it'd be like, yo, I'm the quarterback, and guess who's back? Yeah, we can't all be as talented and as white as Macklemore. And then there's this, it's not going down like that. And here on the little, I think that was a skinny post, I score with Bolden. I'm making it interesting. I'm making a game. I mean, it's pretty much in the hand for Zeddy here, so that's why I'm rambling talking about the QB wrap in there. And I think I finally figured out how to stop it by like trying to block, you know, or trying to zone everybody on that side. And eventually on 3rd and 2, 4th and 5, he does convert on that dot right there. Nice little trail route, and he was ready. And then Franklin Gore in the he just did that. He did the Motown backslide on me with Michael Jackson right there. Yeah, none of y'all get that. I'm just too, you know what? Chaos told me, no, it wasn't Chaos. Wayne told me I need to get younger with my run. Finally on 4th down, I forced him to get the turnover. So, who calls a run on 3rd and 6? I do, apparently. Again, when that box empties out, man, just call the run and look, oh, in the end zone. So we can make it at least interesting. If I recover the onside, I'm back in this game. So anyways, Wayne said I need to get younger with my references, so I guess I'll get younger. So yeah, so he hits him out in the flat like Elmo, trying to explain the alphabet to y'all. And then, oh, look at him use the right side like Dora the Explorer. See, I'm trying to get younger on y'all. And he uses a QB wrap. This is cool. Alright, no, he said I need to say stuff like YOLO and reference Weezy and maybe talk about Drake. And that's about all the young stuff I know, you know. And look at this return right here. Yep. Oh, look at Kyle Williams get down close instead of fumbling. Look, and the scoring is not over, by the way. And I get in to the end zone, make it interesting. Hey, maybe if I can recover this onside kick, and no. 19 seconds left. Still, I'm telling you, scoring's not done. And then eventually he does fall down. And here, I wonder if he's going to QB wrap this. No, I have not figured out how to stop it yet. I'm going to have to email people, find out how to stop the QB wrap. I mean, nobody wants to hear Colin Kaepernick rap. And eventually, on the last play of the game, he hits me with the streak, and that's it. That's the game, everybody. Yes, Zeddy is quite legit. Thanks for watching my vid. 5 points. I'm out.